All right, so we're diving into side hustles this time.
Okay.
Everyone wants to escape the 9 to 5 rate. I mean, who hasn't seen those ads all over the internet?
Oh, yeah. Constantly.
Financial freedom in like 72 hours guaranteed.
Right.
And you're just kind of like, okay, but seriously, what's the catch?
Yeah. What is the catch?
So that's what we're looking at today, this 72-hour freedom challenge thing.
Right.
Supposedly, you can build a whole online business, like a legit one, in just 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah, affiliate marketing is the name of the game here.
Interesting.
We're going to see if it's actually legit or too good to be true.
Yeah, 3 days is, that's ambitious,
Yeah,
to say the least.
definitely.
I mean, look, I've built a few online businesses myself, and
Yeah.
it's definitely not,
Not a 3-day.
it's not a walk in the park, that's for sure. But then again, technology these days is pretty wild.
Yeah, true.
Automation can do some pretty powerful things.
Yeah.
So let's break this whole thing down, see what they're actually promising.
Okay, so like affiliate marketing 101, they make it sound so simple. They describe it like you're like a matchmaker, but for products.
Okay.
So you're connecting people with stuff they want.
I see.
And then you get a little commission for every successful match you make. But is it actually that easy?
Well, the matchmaking analogy, it kind of works, but it's definitely more than just like grabbing some random link you found and spamming it everywhere you can think of.
Right.
It's got to be something you actually care about, you know?
Okay.
Like, so you're really passionate about sustainable living or something.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to promote, like gas-guzzling SUVs.
No, of course not.
No, that wouldn't make any sense. It's about finding your niche, right? And this 72-hour challenge, I will give them, that it does at least mention finding your niche.
Okay.
But how deep they actually go into it, who knows?
Right.
But, yeah, you want to be promoting products you believe in, things from good companies with good reviews that also offer decent commissions. So, like, sticking with that sustainable living thing, maybe it's eco-friendly cleaning products
Yeah.
from a brand that, has a good track record and pays out a fair commission.
Okay.
That's how you build trust with people online.
Right. It's all about trust.
Exactly.
So you're saying it's kind of like curating a store window.
Yeah.
Like you're being judged by what you choose to put on display for everyone to see.
Exactly.
Speaking of displays, this challenge boasts about this tool they call funnel freedom.
Funnel freedom?
And this thing apparently builds your whole online storefront for you.
Oh, wow.
It's like landing pages, automated emails, the whole shebang. It sounds almost too easy.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, does it actually work?
Well, it depends. Look, funnel freedom could be great for people who aren't tech savvy at all.
Okay.
And automation is great, don't get me wrong, but it's only one piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
Like, imagine a restaurant, right? They have this fancy automatic drink dispenser. It's really cool. But if you don't stock it with the good stuff, keep it clean. Come up with some fun drink recipes beyond just soda.
Yeah.
People are going to get bored pretty quickly.
Right.
Same goes for those online funnels.
Okay.
You have to really understand what makes people click, what makes them actually buy stuff. And that takes time and experience. It's not something you learn in 72 hours, no matter what these gurus try to tell you.
So you're saying funnel freedom, it's more like a high-tech oven than a magic recipe book?
Exactly.
You still have to be a good chef to actually make something delicious.
100%.
Okay, so speaking of pre-made meals, this challenge also throws in this white label course.
Oh, interesting.
It's basically a done-for-you digital product that you can slap your name on and call it your own instant inventory.
Interesting. So it's like they're giving you the pre-made cakes to sell.
Exactly.
Not a bad strategy for a brand new bakery, right?
Yeah.
Get the cash flowing.
Exactly.
But you're stuck with someone else's recipe and their designs.
Yeah, that's true.
And you might miss out on making something truly unique.
And what happens when someone inevitably comes in and they're like, hey, can I get that cake, but like with sprinkles?
Exactly. What do you do then? You're kind of stuck.
Right.
And speaking of getting stuck, day 3 of this 72-hour challenge is all about driving traffic to your site.
Okay.
And that's where a lot of these wannabe entrepreneurs, they hit a wall.
Yeah, that's usually the hard part.
It is. They make it sound so simple, though,
Yeah, like flipping a switch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you just turn on the traffic and boom, you're making money.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. But in reality, it's more like starting a fire.
Okay.
You need the right kindling. You need that steady airflow
Yeah.
and a whole lot of patience to get the flames going strong.
So you're saying it's not enough to just have a beautiful, fully automated online shop.
Nope.
You've got to get people through the door.
I got it.
So what kind of kindling and airflow techniques do they mention in this 72-hour challenge?
Well, they do talk about social media marketing, which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's free, it's accessible.
Everyone's on social media these days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it takes a while to build an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you.
Right.
They also mention paid advertising,
Yeah.
which again can be super effective if you know what you're doing.
But easy to waste a ton of money if you don't.
Exactly.
Okay.
The challenge mentions targeting the right people with your ads, which again is a whole other skill. It's like they're giving you a book of matches, but not actually showing you how to build a fire that won't just immediately fizzle out.
Okay, so maybe day 3 of this challenge should come with a little warning label. Like, don't quit your day job just yet.
Right. Because it really seems like this whole thing is just front-loading all the exciting stuff.
The easy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the shiny object, look how shiny it is. But then when it comes to the real work,
Yeah.
they kind of gloss over it.
Yeah. Which is something we see a lot with these, like, quick fix programs.
Yeah, for sure. And listen, building a real online business that lasts, it takes time. It takes effort, and it takes constantly learning and adapting.
Oh, sure.
And yeah, the 72-hour challenge, it talks about mindset, which is important.
Yeah.
But mindset alone isn't going to magically make you a millionaire.
Yeah.
You need those actual skills.
Right.
It's like they're giving you a shiny new bike, but they're only teaching you how to go downhill.
Okay, I like that analogy.
What happens when you hit your first uphill climb?
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
But they do offer access to a private Facebook group for members.
Okay.
So at least there's that, right?
Yeah.
Like having that community to talk to other people going through the same thing.
Community is so important, especially when you're just starting out.
Yeah.
Bouncing ideas around, getting feedback from other people, celebrating each other's wins.
Yeah, for sure.
That can make a world of difference.
But there's always a but.
Right. There's always. But here's the thing. If everyone in that Facebook group is learning the exact same stuff from this one program, you risk falling into what's called an echo chamber. Meaning everyone's selling the same cakes decorated the same way
Right.
to the same small group of people.
So it's like everyone's competing with each other instead of branching out.
Exactly. And
What?
look, diversity is so important in any field, but especially in the online business world where things are changing so rapidly. You want to be hearing different opinions, different approaches.
Different perspectives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It helps you find your own path instead of just blindly following the crowd.
So instead of copying what everyone else is doing, you're experimenting with different flavors. You're finding your own unique spin on things.
Now you're getting it.
And maybe even stumbling upon the next Cronet.
You never know.
So with this 72-hour freedom challenge, it sounds like they give you a taste of what's possible.
Yeah.
They introduce you to some of the basic ingredients, but in the end, it all comes down to you.
Yeah, you got to bring something unique to the table.
Exactly.
If you want to stand out from the crowd.
All right, so it sounds like this 72-hour freedom challenge
Yeah.
could be a good place to start, but it's definitely not the finish line.
No, it's not a magic button.
Not at all. It's more like they hand you a starter kit,
Exactly.
which is helpful, but then it's up to you to learn and grow and figure out how to use it to build something you're proud of.
Yeah, you got to put in the work.
Exactly. And maybe you'll discover you love baking more than you thought you would.
Or maybe you hate it. Who knows?
It's true. That's part of the journey, right?
It is. But, going back to your original question about escaping the 9 to 5,
Yeah.
it's totally doable with online business,
Okay.
but it's not always easy or quick.
Yeah.
This 72-hour challenge could be a good first step, but you got to manage your expectations.
Be realistic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not about trading one job for another.
Right.
It's about finding something you actually care about and building something sustainable that you can be proud of.
Something that brings you joy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes time and dedication.
It does. But hey, maybe someday you will be sipping margaritas on a beach somewhere living the digital nomad dream.
Maybe.
But even then, you're probably still checking your sales figures between sips, right?
Probably. You're not really off the clock when it's your own business.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
all about finding that balance, though.
Exactly.
But that's part of the deal. It's about finding that balance.
Finding what works for you.
And who knows? Maybe this 72-hour freedom challenge will spark something for someone out there listening.
Maybe.
Maybe it'll be the thing that gets them going.
That'd be awesome.
It would.
Yep.
So, hey, if you're curious, give it a shot. But go into it with realistic expectations.
Yeah, eyes wide open.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, the real magic isn't in some course or some program. It's in you.
100%.
It's in your drive, your creativity, your willingness to learn.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And with that, we'll leave you with this. What unique value can you bring to the world? What's your special flavor?
That's a great question to think about.
It is. Until next time, stay curious.